A dramatic change in the Twitter storm. Instead of an attractive female, we have Ricky Strom. Ricky Strom of TYT Sports fame.
Hello.
Ricky, go.
All right, hello, Cenk. I'd just like to say I hope to do half the job that Jenny did, and she is way further attractive than I am. Okay, so here we go. Scylla wants to ask you, Cenk, did you ever have to apologize for a segment on MSNBC like Bashir did?
The answer is no. But you know what? Look, I don't know that that's to my credit. Look, I respect the format of whatever I'm on. If it's a radio show, it's a TV show, etc. Now, I'm not going to listen to the rules about what to say about the establishment, and obviously that's why I left MSNBC in the first place. But if somebody says, I'm hiring you for a job, so on their air, I didn't, do anything that was over the top that required an apology. Now, that doesn't mean I wasn't aggressive. You go back and check the old tapes. And now the MSNBC hosts have become far more aggressive, like I used to be. But I knew where the line was. So you can still be super aggressive without crossing that line if you ask me. Next.
Charles A. West, Cenk. I didn't know who you at Cenk Buger were until I seen you. He said it with an N. I seen you on the Dylan Ratigan show. Are you two still cool or nah?
No, I can't stand Dylan. I'm done with him. No, I'm kidding. I love Dylan Ratigan. He's awesome. If anybody rants harder about money in politics, it might be Dylan. And you won't believe the stuff he's up to. You gotta I can't tell you now the stuff that's coming. But you already saw some of the farms that he has created. Who leaves TV and starts farming with veterans, right? But he's got even bigger plans. Wait till you see them. He's an awesome guy. Next.
Do you plan on farming in the near future, Cenk? Is that what you're saying?
No, and you're not part of Twitter Storm questions. Next.
All right, shut up. Everyone listen to shut up. Isaac Pro, if you were offered 10 times what you make right now to be Louis Gohmert, would you do
it? 10 times the money for losing 10 times the IQ points? No deal. No interest whatsoever. Next.
TYT groupie Molinaro tweets at you, can a religious person be progressive?
Look, you're going to make me say, of course, of course. Here's a religious person that was a little progressive, Martin Luther King Jr. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. Here's another guy, a religious person that was progressive. Jesus H. Christ. The guy said, give all your money to the poor. It doesn't get any more progressive than that. He said, if you're rich, you're going to have a harder time getting into heaven than a camel passing through the eye of a needle. He said the whole point was to help the needy. He said, if somebody hits you, don't nuke them, turn the other cheek. There might be not a single figure in history, mythology, whatever you want to call it, that's more progressive than Jesus Christ. Next.
Hessel says, where is the Pontiac?
Oh, good question. Old school fan, I like it. So for a long time, for most of the history of the Young Turks, my car was a Pontiac Grand Am, an 01 from Jersey. Do I still have it? Yes! Okay, now I kept it around and I drove it around for a while. It's falling apart at the seams, but I kept it in my driveway. You know who drives it now?
Haas.
Bro tip. So if you see an old Pontiac Grand Am from Jersey in the streets of LA, A, bro tips on it, B, run. Next.
Red says, what does your wife think of your job, and did she support you quitting MSNBC? Also, is she Turkish?
So that's a really interesting question. One, no, she's not at all Turkish. She's Chinese. And number two, look, she was absolutely awesome about it. She said, hey, man, you got to be you. Just you do you, right? And she said, look, I know you. You're not going to work for anybody that lays down the rules in the wrong way, right? And you're not going to do anything against your principles. So you want to, not take the money, which was a lot of money for the family. She said, I got your back 100%. So that's awesome, man. You can't beat that. Next.
A Twitter storm from Neil B. Sanchez says, I heard that engineers make better politicians than lawyers since their job is to fix things rather than argue. What do you think?
So that's interesting. Look, I don't know if the engineers are going to do a better job, but what you have to realize is that there's two different skill sets. The skill set to become elected as senator, representative, or president, right? And the skill set to be president. And those are two different things. You could be great at campaigning, doesn't mean you're good at actually doing the hard job of a president and making those decisions. So overall, would I trust the engineer more than a lawyer? I don't know. It depends on the guy. But we're not picking presidents based on how good they would be presidents. We pick them based on how good they are at campaigning, which is not that great an idea. All right, one more.
Jonathan Davis asks you, would you be willing to create a TYT UK because I'm unemployed and really need a job? And he put a smiley face on the end, so that counts.
Okay, well, that's a good note. We weren't sure about whether we were going to create a TYT UK, but if you're unemployed and need a job, well then, good enough for us. No, look, we totally want to create TYT UK, and we will. Do we have the resources now? Barely gathering up the resources to build a new studio. So hold until relieved. But we are coming, and we will come to the UK. Just give us a little bit of time.